In the sun-drenched hills of Los Angeles, where the glamour of Hollywood meets the quiet allure of seclusion, stands a property that has long been synonymous with one of cinema's most enigmatic figures. Jack Nicholson's Mullholland Drive compound isn't just a home, it's a fortress of privacy, a canvas for his eccentric tastes, and a reflection of a life lived on the edge of fame and fortune, perched high above the city lights. This sprawling estate has been Nicholson's sanctuary since the late 1960s, a place where the three-time Oscar winner could escape the relentless spotlight and indulge in the unforgettable lifestyle that made him Hollywood's last true legend. As we explore this iconic residence and the man who calls it home, we'll delve into Nicholson's remarkable career, his personal triumphs and trials, the fortune he's amassed, and the wild, unapologetic way he's chosen to live at 88 years old. Still defying expectations in a town that chews up and spits out its stars, Jack Nicholson's journey to becoming an indelible part of American cinema began far from the glitz of Tinseltown. In the modest surroundings of Neptune City, New Jersey, where he was born on April 22, 1937. Raised in a family shrouded in secrets, his mother, June, was a showgirl who passed as his sister, while his grandparents posed as his parents to shield. The family from Scandal Nicholson learned early on the art of reinvention. His biological father remained a mystery for much of his life, a fact he discovered only in his 30s, adding layers of complexity to a man already known for his brooding intensity on screen. Moving to California as a teenager, Nicholson immersed himself in the budding film scene, taking odd jobs at MGM Studios while studying acting under the tutelage of legends like Martin Landau and Jeff Corey. His early years were a grind of bit parts and B-movies, but they honed the rebellious edge that would define his breakout roles. The turning point came in 1969 with Easy Rider, where Nicholson played George Hansen, a boozy lawyer who joins Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda on their countercultural odyssey, his performance equal parts manic energy and poignant. Vulnerability earned him his first Oscar nomination and announced the arrival of a new kind of leading man, unpredictable, charismatic, and utterly magnetic. The film, a low-budget indie that grossed over $60 million, captured the zeitgeist of the era and propelled Nicholson into the new Hollywood movement alongside contemporaries like Warren Beatty and Al Pacino. From there, his career exploded. In 1970's Five Easy Pieces, he delivered a searing portrayal of a classical pianist turned oil rigger, grappling with family alienation in a performance that garnered another nomination and solidified his reputation. For complex anti-hero roles, the 1970s were Nicholson's golden decade, a period of unparalleled success that saw him collaborate with visionary directors and tackle characters that pushed boundaries. In 1974's Chinatown, directed by Roman Polanski, Nicholson starred as Private Eye Jake Gitz, unraveling a web of corruption in 1930s Los Angeles. His bandaged nose, courtesy of a real onset injury, became an iconic image. And the film's twist ending remains one of cinema's most shocking. The role earned him yet another Oscar nod, but it was 1975's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest finally brought him gold. As Randall McMurphy, the rebellious inmate, challenging Louise Fletcher's tyrannical nurse, Ratched, Nicholson channeled a chaotic energy that resonated with audiences weary of authority. The film swept the Oscars, winning Best Picture, director Milos Forman, actor, actress, and adapted screenplay a rare Big Five achievement, and cemented Nicholson's status as a box office powerhouse. As the 1980s dawned, Nicholson embraced darker, more psychological roles that showcased his versatility. In Stanley Kubrick's The Shining 1980, he transformed into Jack Torrance, a writer descending into madness at the isolated Overlook Hotel. His improvised "Here's Johnny" line, axe in hand, became a cultural phenomenon, terrifying audiences and influencing horror for generations. The film, though divisive upon release, has since been hailed as a masterpiece. With Nicholson's unhinged performance at its core, he followed with Terms of Endearment, 1983, playing a charming astronaut opposite Shirley MacLaine and Deborah Winger. Earning his second Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, the role allowed him to flex his romantic comedy muscles. Balancing heartbreak with humor in a film that won Best Picture, the 1990s brought Nicholson into blockbuster territory without sacrificing his edge. As the Joker in Tim Burton's Batman, 1989, he stole the show from Michael Keaton's Dark Knight, twirling through Gotham with maniacal glee and pocketing a reported $60 million from box office percentages, a deal that revolutionized actor contracts. His purple-suited villain, complete with acid-squirting flowers and dance sequences to Prince tracks, became the benchmark for comic book antagonists. In 1992's A Few Good Men, directed by Rob Reiner, Nicholson delivered the infamous "You Can't Handle the Truth" line as Colonel Nathan Jessup, a brief but explosive performance that earned another nomination. And in 1997's As Good as It Gets, he played Melvin Udell, a misanthropic writer softened by Helen Hunt and a small dog, winning his third Oscar for Best Actor. The role, blending crankiness with unexpected tenderness, showed Nicholson's ability to evolve. Even as he entered his 60s, Nicholson's later career slowed but remained impactful. In 2002's About Schmidt, he portrayed a retired widower on a road trip of self-discovery, earning critical acclaim for his subdued, introspective turn. The Departed, 2006, Martin Scorsese's Boston mob epic, saw him as the ruthless Frank Costello, chewing scenery alongside Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon in a film that won Best Picture. His last role came in 2010's How Do You Know?, a romantic comedy with Reese Witherspoon, after which he quietly retired, citing memory issues and a desire for privacy. At 88, Nicholson has become Hollywood's reclusive elder statesman, occasionally spotted at Lakers games but largely withdrawn from public life, fueling rumors of health concerns. Yet, his influence endures over 12 Oscar nominations, 3 wins, and a body of work that spans genres from horror to romance, making him one of the most decorated actors in history. At the heart of Nicholson's private world is his Mullholland Drive compound in Beverly Hills, a sprawling enclave that has been his primary residence since 1969, purchased initially for a modest $150,000. The property has grown into a multi-home estate through strategic acquisitions of adjacent lots, now valued at around $10 million. The main house at 12,850 Mullholland Drive is a 3,303-square-foot mid-century gem built in 1957, featuring 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms on 0.53 acres. Its architecture blends modernist lines with Hollywood Regency flare-clean edges, large windows, framing canyon views, and an open floor plan that flows seamlessly from living spaces to outdoor patios. The interior reflects Nicholson's eclectic tastes, walls adorned with his vast art collection, including works by Picasso, Warhol, and Matisse, valued at over $150 million. The living room, with its floor-to-ceiling glass doors, opens to a terrace overlooking the Hollywood sign, a constant reminder of the industry he conquered. Nicholson's compound isn't just one house, it's a self-contained world. He expanded by buying neighboring properties, including Marlon Brando's former home in 2005, for $6.1 million, creating a 3.4-acre fortress of privacy. The estate includes a guest house, tennis court, swimming pool with cabanas, and lush gardens dotted with sculptures. The master suite in the main residence is a retreat unto itself, spacious, with a spa-like bathroom featuring marble finishes and views of the twinkling city below. Nicholson, a notorious night owl, designed spaces for entertainment, a home theater for screening classics, a bar stocked with premium spirits, and outdoor areas for legendary parties that once drew the likes of Warren Beatty and Mick Jagger. Security is paramount. Gated entrances, surveillance, and high walls shield him from paparazzi, allowing the reclusive star to enjoy solitude. Beyond Mullholland, Nicholson's real estate portfolio speaks to his savvy investments and love for luxury. He owns a beachfront mansion in Malibu, purchased in the 1970s for $1.5 million and now worth $15 million. With ocean views and direct sand access in Aspen, Colorado, his $59 million ski chalet sold in 2024 to a sports mogul featured 5,680 square feet of rustic elegance, complete with fireplaces, hot tubs, and mountain panoramas reminiscent of The Shining's overlook. Nicholson's properties aren't flashy displays. They're personal havens, art-filled, comfortable, and reflective of his bohemian roots. His net worth, estimated at $400 million, stems from groundbreaking deals like Batman's Percentage Points, which earned him $60 million from a $393 million gross. Career earnings topped $500 million. Bolstered by back-end profits from hits like The Departed, $546 million worldwide. Investments in art and real estate have compounded his wealth. Allowing a lifestyle of quiet opulence, Nicholson's lifestyle is the stuff of Hollywood myth-wild parties, storied romances, and a devil-may-care attitude that defined his Jack the Lad persona. In his heyday, his Mullholland home was party central. Hosting epic gatherings with Alistairs like Roman Polanski and Hunter S. Thompson, tales of all-night bashes, complete with jazz bands and flowing champagne, are legendary. One infamous 1970s soiree reportedly lasted 3 days. A notorious ladies' man, Nicholson romanced stars like Angelica Houston, 17 Years on and Off, Michelle Phillips, and Lara Flynn Boyle. His philosophy: I don't believe in marriage, it's a trap. Yet he fathered 6 children: Jennifer, 1963, with ex-wife Sandra Knight; Caleb, 1970, with Susan Anspach; Honey, 1981, with Winnie Holman; Lorraine and Ray, 1990 and 1992, with Rebecca Broussard; and Tessa, 1994, with Jenny and Goran. Nicholson has been a devoted, if unconventional, father supporting their careers. Ray is an actor and keeping family close. A Lakers superfan since 1970, Nicholson's courtside seat at Staples Center was as famous as his grin. He'd heckle opponents and celebrate wins with the team. His art passion rivals his acting. His collection, worth $150 million, includes modern masters and fills his homes. In retirement, he's grown reclusive, battling reported dementia but still enjoying quiet evenings with friends like Lou Adler. Philanthropy marks his later years. Donations to Planned Parenthood and environmental causes reflect his liberal views. Jack Nicholson's Mullholland compound stands as a testament to a life fully lived. Hollywood's last legend, whose grin hid depths, whose homes sheltered secrets, and whose legacy endures in every mischievous role. At 88, he reminds us, in Tinseltown, the greatest act is authenticity.